Welcome, creators. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Just know that this is going to be a general reading for the collective, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest. If you want to support the channel or continue to support the channel, like, share, comment, interact, and or subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to book your one-on-one, please head over to 888increate.com. Schedule that one-on-one over there. And if you would like to give to my existence, there's a button over there for that. Just know when the camera was off, I've done all the things, and now that the camera is on, I'm ready to get down to business. So let's talk about this energy today. I am speaking to a collective who I feel like somebody tried to count you out before a final say. I do feel like that there is a final say. Somebody has a decision to make in regards to whatever this is, that you have been moving strategically and you have been getting your ducks in line and in order. This is something that you're willing to fight for. I feel like that if somebody had the opportunity to take this out from under you, they absolutely would. Um, it's something about you having some reserves, or there's something going on internally that you had to get over, or have to in this moment get over in order for this to benefit you in the way that you need it to benefit you. Okay, so it's something that you're working on internally, that once you figure this out, or once you have the resolve of this internal conflict of some sort, this will benefit you. So this whole situation, the whole scenario, whomever's trying to count you out before it's over, I feel like in some situation, like say this was in the workplace, right? And you was working on something, you may have missed a couple of deadlines, but you've been handling things. More stuff has been piling up or been adding to it. You're just one person, and they're trying to treat you like, I'm missing a card. We're gonna do the emperor down here, since I know that somebody does have to make a decision. Sorry about that. Um, Things have been piling. They've been, somebody been piling on more to what you have to do. You've been fighting and getting through it, but it's like the odds are stacked against you. It's something unfair about how this is being ran or done. Definitely people watching you, watching your work, watching how you move, but they're watching to try to, because they have counted you out, right? And but it's not over. You have some final tricks up your sleeve, or I don't know. It's something that you got that's not uncovered. It's something that is kind of like, it's the last hurrah nobody knows about but you, right? And you're ready to play this hand when the time is right, when the moment is right. But somebody is trying to count you out. But you already got this calculated. You already analyzed and devised, and you know what you're doing and how you're doing it. It's just that I feel like that there's some impatient, some impatient energy down here in regards to how you are moving. It's like you're not doing it in the time frame somebody else wants you to do it, and that's why they're trying to hurry up and get this out from under you, because they do know that you will be successful. They do know you can do it. You're very good at what you do. You're very crafted. You're very skillful. Um, very analytical, smart. Just you are very okay. But if this person or these people can snatch this out from under you, they definitely would. I do have my 777s down here, so we know you betting on yourself, and you got this, and you can do it, and you're not gonna go down without a fight. It's clearly here. You're not going down without a fight. I don't know who they thought you was or who they think you are, but it's not going to be that easy. Just know that whomever is involved, is something in regards to them not being completely whole. They don't have it all together, or is something missing in their lives. And so, what we're going to do when we unhappy, we're going to sit over here and try to bring other people down with us. This is their goal. This is what their intentions are. And it's sad, but we know how people move, and especially how people are moving today. So it's not unexpected, or it's not surprising that this is happening at all. But they do want to knock you off course. They do, again, if they have an opportunity to snatch this from you, they will. So, whatever you're working on internally to get this finalized and complete, please, put a little bit more faster action behind it. So this person or these people do not have that opportunity. So let's clarify and confirm. All right. So we have the Eight of Cups here. This, somebody is around you who not too happy with their circumstances and stuff. So, and we have the Eight of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. And right underneath that as well is the Seven of Wands. You've not given up. You're going to fight for that. This is worth fighting for. So let's continue on with what we have here. I feel like that you definitely want to take your time with this because there are some very important decisions that and things that you have to work through. And I feel like that this is outside of whatever this is, right? So yes, you got this going on personally, and there's some decisions that you have to make, some things that you have to work through. It could be, affecting your progress here, why somebody wants to take this from you, right? But it could be affecting it a little bit because of the time that it's taken for you to make this decision so you can clearly move forward. You do know what is at stake. You know what implications that this could have on you financially if this falls through. If you don't successfully complete this, get it done, whatever. If you're not successful in doing that, you know what this is going to cost you. Okay. Um, it has something to do with you could be having multiple offers, but there's definitely a counter offer in regards to whatever this is you're trying to work through while working on your work. Okay. The thing is, you just want to make sure that um, the time that it does take for you to get through whatever it is that you need to get through, that it doesn't, in a way destroy you or destroy everything that you worked for, because that could be an outcome if you do take too long. You are going to get through this. You are going to move through this. You are doing it right. It's just that somebody else is very impatient and they're trying to either force your hand, or they want you to make some type of mistake. They don't want you to get it right because, again, they want this for themselves. Okay. And I feel like that you're trying to make sure that you work through whatever you need to work through. You make some very important decisions that's going to benefit you, and you take the time that is necessary in order for you to do that. Okay. Other people got other plans. So just be mindful of who's around you and who wants what you are working and put so much work into, right? This this is something that you have been working on. Again, you've been successful at it. People can count on you. They know you're going to get it done, but it's just something in regards to what you are battling internally or personally that you do need to work through, that is kind of being a hindrance, or it is, I don't know, it's making you a target for, it's kind of like, ooh, this person is vulnerable at this time. Or I could tell that they're distracted, and I'm going to go right behind them and just take this when they're not looking. And then I'm going to be the star. I'm going to be the one everybody turn to. I'm going to be the one. You see what I'm saying? That type of energy is down here. So just be careful, watch your back, because somebody wants what you have. Let's get some final words down here, shall we? Okay. So I do feel like, once you work through whatever it is that you need to work through, which is, you trying to be very mindful, you trying to make sure you make the right decisions. You don't want to make the wrong ones, because the implications, and it could be whatever you're having to focus on the side here, your personal life. It could mentally, it could be, affecting you some type of way mentally, or it can be, even if it's just mentally exhausting thinking about it, or having to make these decisions, or have to think of what this counter offer is, and is it better than what's really going on, what you already got going on, any and all that, right? Okay, so just making sure that you do with clarity make the right decision is something major going on here. You have your knowing. Whoever you know is waiting for you to make one wrong move, or to fail, or not to be able to do your part, so they can come on in behind you, and what they think is like scoop it up and go on about their way, and be the savior of whatever. I don't know. This is the energy. They want to be the savior of whatever. All right. Your intuition is on point. You know exactly why you doing what you're doing, how you doing it, at the speed of what you're doing it. But if we take too long, somebody may definitely take advantage of the situation. So uh, again, this has everything to do with you know uh, the implication. You know what the implications are, and how can it impact your life. So this can have direct impact on the foundation of everything that you got going on in your own personal life, the stability of your foundation. So make sure your foundation is stable, okay? Especially if this can have some mental implications as well. You want to make sure your mental is right, your physical is right, you're eating, you're sleeping, doing all the things that you need to do for yourself and for your body, and for your mental well-being, so you can continue this fight that you're fighting, right? Right. We're always fighting. We're going to be always doing that, because it's always going to be something that's trying to get you off your path, move you out your way, and you're going to always be fighting to stay on track, and stay not undistracted, and things like that. So I know you got this, and just know, if you were wondering, if yes, there is definitely somebody who's waiting for you to mess up, so they can come in and save the day type energy. So I'm not going to worry about you. I know you got this. You make wonderful decisions. You have a process and a way on how you do it, so make sure you get on it, get it done. And if nobody's told you today, I'm going to tell you. Y'all know I love you, I love you, I love you.